UNC-G. My name is Mike Hirschman. I'm the Sports Information Director here at UNC-G, and welcome to this week's edition of the 14th Annual Tom Ward Basketball Luncheons. We have a busy program today with 6 speakers on tap, so we'll get started right away. Our first coach this afternoon will be Stephanie Flamini of Guilford College. Quakers are 10-7 going into a critical weekend of play, hosting Randolph-Macon on Friday and Virginia Wesleyan on Saturday. Coach Flamini.
First, I'd like to thank UNC-G. It was a great lunch, and of course, chocolate cake is always nice. Tom and I fight over the biggest piece every year, and whoever has the better record gets it, so I still wait for that. But we've been struggling of late. We've had some injuries. One of our starters tore ACL last week, and so we've been trying to recreate some create some new roles for people, and we've been struggling a little bit. But really, when you're not winning, everybody tends to point the finger. But I'm going to point the finger right where it needs to go. Right here. On Tuesday, we've been using the magic 8 ball all year, predicting whether we were going to win or not. Tuesday, predicted it, said absolutely we're going to win. And we did. And so right here, that's where the blame goes. We have some big games coming out. We still have 8 games left, all conference games. We're still going to be fighting for a playoff spot. And like I said earlier, we are really recreating our team a little bit. We might have to change some things up, go to a 4-guard offense at this point, which is hard to do in the middle of the season. But we're just trying some things and see what's going to work here in the last 8 games of the season. See if we can put ourselves in a better position hopefully going into the playoffs. We're still getting great effort from our players. They're working very hard, and we will continue to do that. And this weekend we have the first place team, Randolph-Macon, coming in town Friday night, and then Virginia Wesleyan, who was in first place. I believe they're now either tied for second or in second by themselves, I don't recall. But both teams are very strong and very good, and we're going to have to really bring our A game to get the win and be successful. So we will be looking forward to the weekend, and good luck to everybody in the rest of your games and this weekend, and thanks for having us.
I was told there was a prop at the podium before I came up here, and I was afraid to look down. That was only an 8 ball. But you can tell Our next speaker, Coach Tom Palombo of Guilford. The Quakers are on a 4-game winning streak going into a tough road stretch at Randolph-Macon and Virginia Wesleyan. 2 wins this weekend would put the Quakers on top of the ODAC race. Coach?
Thanks everyone for coming. The lunch was fantastic. We're honored by Brooks Hayworth's presence here today. He borrowed my sweater this morning. He had that back pop clock. We won 4 in a row. Our league is, I tell you what, we've got 2 teams in our league, Roanoke and Virginia Wesleyan, that are 8-2. We're 7-2. Randolph-Macon 7-2. Washington Lee is 7-2. We go to Randolph-Macon on Saturday. We go to Virginia Wesleyan on Sunday. And we have Washington Lee on Wednesday. So we've our next 3 games, and everybody's kind of playing each other now. So there'll be either a separation in the pack, or we'll all stay bunched together if we all keep beating each other up. We were fortunate to salvage a split with Roanoke, which, turning around a week, we went to Roanoke, and, I can't remember the date, it was a couple weeks ago, and we scored 56 points, had 19 or 17 points at halftime, just played as bad as we could play. I mean, we have, whatever, we were down quite a bit, and we turned it around a week later with our great schedule. We had to turn around and play Roanoke a week later, and we had them down 45 points in the second half. And ended up scoring like 93 points. So it just goes to show you in a week what can happen with 18 to 21-year-olds. As all the coaches in here are very well aware. We've battled a little bit of injury. Tyler Sanborn, our 6'10" power forward, has been out for a couple of weeks. He's just gradually coming back. We're hoping he's going to be at full strength for the weekend. And Ben Strong's really been beat up. Hasn't practiced much lately, although we gave him the day off the other day and said, this better pay off. He had 39 on Saturday, 27 on Sunday. Sunday, so we gave him 3 days off this week. Don't indicate those numbers this weekend. So good luck to everyone, and thank you very much for having me.
This weekend, assistant coach Don Burgess.
Once again, Coach Lundy apologized for not being here, but he had to go out of town for an emergency. I want to say thanks for allowing myself to come over here as assistant coach. High Point, we had a tough last 10 days. We had 5 games in 10 days, just like everyone else in here. It's conference time, so we're just trying to keep plugging along and trying to get it done. We had a good win over Radford on the road. We won by 2. We're 11-9 overall, 3-3 in conference right now. And us as the staff, when you go back, you know, as coaches are always analyzing it, sleepless nights, tossing and turning. You know, we're 1 bounce away, 1 possession away from being 5-1 in the conference. We lost the other night at home versus Coastal Carolina. Jack Leisure, one of the best 3-point shooters in the country, had 33 on us at home. And we just ran into a buzzsaw. He had 33 on us, we lose by 4. The next night, he scores 4 points, but 2 nights later, he scores 4 points at Liberty. So if we could have flipped the script a little bit, hey, that's another win for us. And we go up to Liberty University on the road. Once again, one of the 5 games in 10 days. Liberty is playing well. Liberty is undefeated at fifth place. No opponent has been in there and came out closer than 15 points. We lose by 4 up there. You know, a possession, we're 1 bounce away down there in regards to late game. We miss our defensive rebound. The big boy gets it. Refs call a foul. Some of the fans and sports information directors, we talked them way over on the large video boards for you all that's been in Liberty University. Showed a whole different scenario on the video board. But they went to the line, knocked them down, we took a tough loss there. Other than that, everything's going well. Coach, I'm going to use your 8 ball here. We're struggling shooting. You know, we have Arizona Reed, who is averaging 20 plus and over 11 rebounds a game. I mean, he's just going to work. And our guys from the outside just aren't making shots. We're going into the games, and AZ is getting, Arizona Reed, we call him AZ, is getting double team, triple team. We've been 5 of 19, 4 of 13, 7 of 28, 5 of 23 from the 3-point line. So maybe I can shake that 8 ball there and see what's the next game going to have in store for us. Matter of fact, Coach Lundy spoke yesterday at a luncheon, and all the boosters were coming up with different suggestions. Coach, don't you know that 2 balls can fit in the rim? You know, man, you know, all these different suggestions from the boosters. So finally, Coach Lundy yesterday decided we don't have an ocean close enough, so he's going to take them over to Oak Hollow Lake. See if they can throw the ball in there. But on top of that, this week we have a huge game. We have VMI coming in our place. VMI has the nation's leading scorer, Reggie Williams. We have Arizona Reed, so it's opportunity. Hopefully you all, if you're free, aren't tired of basketball, come on over and check us out. You got an opportunity to see 2 of the nation's leading scorers, top 10 leading scorers in the same gym. And unfortunately, every time we play VMI, Coach Lundy looks at me when Reggie Williams scores. Because I used to coach at VMI and I recruited Reggie Williams to VMI. So I coached him as a freshman, and then I made the move down here to High Point. But like I said, unfortunately, every time he scores, you know, the head coach walks by, assistant man, hey, don't play, you know, he's going to spin left, come back right, hits a shot. Coach gives me that look. You know, us assistants, we know that look like, oh, you know. So I hope I'm here at the next luncheon.